Welcome to today's edition of Crypto Corner at InvestorIdeas.com. News on what's driving the cryptocurrency market. Hello everyone, this is Sam Mowers here. Welcome to another episode of the Crypto Corner podcast. For news today, HIVE and Sphere 3D have published their Bitcoin operations updates for the month of March, and the U.S. Congress has introduced a draft bill on stablecoins. But just before we get into the show, a quick reminder that if you enjoyed this podcast, please feel free to share it or leave us a review. And as always, I recommend checking out some of the other podcasts on InvestorIdeas.com. This includes the Cannabis Podcast, the Clean Tech and Climate Change Podcast, as well as many others, all of which will bring you up to speed on the latest stock news and trends in their respective spaces. All right, so HIVE Blockchain Technologies Limited, which trades on the Nasdaq under the ticker HIVE, has announced the production figures from its global Bitcoin operations for the month of March 2023. Highlights include the production of 282 Bitcoins, a Bitcoin HODL balance of about 2,310 as of March 31st, and 3.36 exahash per second of mining capacity as of the month's end. Aidan Killick, the president and CEO of HIVE, said, quote, "We have successfully completed our deployment of our first build-out of the HIVE Buzz Miner, and we've mined at an average hash rate of over 3 exahash for the month of March. Additionally, our GPU fleet is generating approximately 16% more revenue per megawatt hour than most Bitcoin mining ASICs. We strive to mine for maximum profit, utilizing energy as a resource for cash flow." End quote. Next up, Sphere 3D Corp, which trades on the NasDaq under the ticker symbol ANY, has published the results of its Bitcoin mining operations for the month ended March 31st. Highlights include the production of 37.35 Bitcoins, about 1.2 per day, with the mining fleet operating at 91 Bitcoin per exahash. Patricia Trompeter, the company's CEO, said, quote, "We produced Bitcoin at a steady rate during March. We are proud to announce a partnership with Rebel Mining, who will be taking a large portion of our fleet. Their depth and breadth of experience makes them a perfect partner to deploy the rest of our fleet. With the miners currently being deployed to Missouri in March and April, our fleet will be fully honed, and upon energization, we will be at approximately 1.5 exahash per second. We believe we will have a significant portion of this exahash per second energized by the end of May. We are looking forward to working with Rebel as we install and energize the remainder of our fleet." End quote. Lastly, for today, Cointelegraph reports that the U.S. Congress is introducing a new draft bill providing a framework for stablecoins in the United States, with a scheduled hearing on the topic on April 19th. The bill indicates that insured depository institutions seeking to issue stablecoins would fall under the appropriate federal banking agency's supervision, while non-bank institutions would be subject to Federal Reserve oversight. Notably, part of the drafted legislation is a 2-year ban on issuing, creating, or originating stablecoins not backed by tangible assets. That does it for today's Crypto Corner. If you would like to be a guest or sponsor for this podcast, contact InvestorIdeas.com. Investor Ideas reminds all listeners to read our disclaimers and disclosures on the InvestorIdeas.com website. And this podcast is not an endorsement to buy products, services, or securities. Investors are reminded all investment involves risk and possible loss in investment. To hear more InvestorIdeas.com podcasts, please visit InvestorIdeas.com/audio. And a reminder, you can also hear our podcasts on Apple Podcasts, Audible, Spotify, TuneIn, Stitcher, Spreaker.com, iHeartRadio, Google Podcasts, and most audio platforms available. This podcast was sponsored by AppTech Payments Corp. AppTech is an innovative fintech company whose mission is to deliver a better way for businesses to provide their customers with immersive commerce experiences. For more information, visit aptechcorp.com. Aptech trades on the NasDaq under the ticker symbol APCX.